Hello viewers, in today's video we'll be talking about plane figures. Now what is a plane figure? A plane figure is a flat shape that lies entirely on a single surface. These figures don't stick out and they only have length and width, no height or depth. So these figures occupy space but has no thickness. To give you a summary of each of the plane figures you can see from the video, we'll start with triangles. A triangle is a plane figure bounded by three straight lines or sides which meet at corners or vertices. To note, the total sum of angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. What is a quadrilateral? A quadrilateral is a plane figure bounded by four straight lines or sides. And to note, a line which joins any opposite corner of a quadrilateral is called a diagonal. A few short words on polygons. A polygon is a plane figure bounded by more than four straight lines or sides. A polygon which has all the sides and angles equal is said to be regular. If the sides and angles are not equal, it is said to be irregular. A fully shaped polygon, which has all the angles less than 180 degrees, is said to be convex. On the other hand, if the polygon has a hollow shape or any of its angles is more than 180 degrees, it is referred to as reentrant polygon. And to note, the total sum of angles in a polygon adds up to 360 degrees. What is a circle? A circle is a plane figure bounded by a curved line called the circumference, which is always equidistant from the center. Equidistance means equal distance from the center. The sum of angles in a circle add up to 360 degrees. As I mentioned in the previous video about angles, the total sum of angles in a circle is 360 degrees. A circle can also be defined as the path traced by a point which moves in such a way that its distance from the center is constant. Now to the latter part of our video, we have the parts of a triangle. The topmost part of the triangle is called the apex. This is the highest point of the triangle. The vertical angle is the angle located at the apex of the triangle. The altitude is a perpendicular line drawn from the apex to the base of the triangle. The base angles. These are the angles located at the base of the triangle. The slant height. These are the sides that meet at the vertices opposite the base angles. And then you have the base. The base, this is the lower side of the triangle. It holds the two sides together. The different types of triangles we have equilateral triangles, isosceles triangles, right-angled triangles, scalene triangle, an acute-angled triangle, and an obtuse angled triangle. What is an equilateral triangle? The definition is in the name itself. An equilateral triangle has all three sides equal and the three angles are also equal, and each angle found in this triangle sums up to 60 degrees each. So a total sum of 180 degrees is found in equilateral triangle. An isosceles triangle has two sides of the same size and the two base angles equal. So as you can see from the diagram, two of the base angles each sum up to 70 degrees each, and the top angle at the apex is 40 degrees. So a total sum of 180 degrees. Each triangle, to note, has a total sum of 180 degrees. A right-angled triangle has one right angle, that is 90 degrees, and the side opposite the right angle is the longest side of the triangle called the hypotenuse. If I remember clearly, in my videos about angles, I mentioned that the right angle is also known as the 90 degrees angle. A scalene triangle has all the three sides of different lengths. The angles also found in this triangle are also different, notwithstanding they all sum up to 180 degrees. An acute-angled triangle has all the angles found in this triangle acute. That is, all the angles found in this triangle are less than 90 degrees, but they all totally sum up to 180 degrees. An obtuse angle triangle has one obtuse angle, that is, more than 90 degrees, but less than 180 degrees. As you can see from the diagram, the obtuse angle has a base angle on the left, that is more than 90 degrees, but less than 180 degrees. Notwithstanding, the total sum of angles in this triangle is 180 degrees. So these are all the plane figures under triangles. So in the next video, we'll be talking about quadrilaterals. Maybe we'll discuss on two of them, quadrilaterals and polygons. Thank you. If you like this video, please press the like button and consider to subscribe to show your support for more videos to be uploaded.